On Tuesday, Sean Gordon Murphy took to his YouTube and asked his followers a question about what he should do with his upcoming crowdfunding campaign. He had this to say.
And as I was about to launch it, some of my friends sort of warned me that it would be a bad look right now. And I've been thinking a lot about that for 2 weeks.
This
And
is a video from
I
Arch
don't know
City
what to do about it.
Comics, I believe. Here, Arch City Comics is a lot of fun. So, thanks. Go subscribe to Arch City Comics if you enjoyed this video.
Hail all and welcome to the world famous Arch City Comics. I am Adam AF. If you're not already, please make sure you are subscribed and you've got that bell rung for notifications so you can stay up to date on all things Arch City. So, as I said, Sean Gordon Murphy took to his socials and asked some very important questions about what he should do. Apparently his friends think that it is not a good time to be launching his crowdfunding campaign, which he's been talking about doing for a very, very long time. You know, they don't seem to apparently want him to make any money during this crisis when all production from Marvel and DC has stopped. So God forbid, Sean Gordon Murphy grab capitalism by the horns and utilize it to make some money. Now, on the other side of the fence, though, you have Todd Mcfarlane, who just recently launched, I think it was yesterday, it might have also been Tuesday, who just launched his Kickstarter campaign for the original Spawn action figure and comic remastered. This is a really cool campaign, and look what it's doing already. He had a $100,000 goal. It reached that and surpassed it in a matter of hours, and it's still just ticking up. It's since I've opened this page, it's raised a few more $1,000 just since I started looking at this page. So he obviously doesn't really seem to care what anybody thinks. But what can you really expect from Todd Mcfarlane? He's always been the innovator, the master. You know, he was one of the original who broke off from Marvel and founded Image Comics and said, we're going to do things our way. Look, it's just ticking up. And there it goes again. So he obviously does not give two shits what anybody thinks really about anything. And I give him mad props for that. So Sean, if you're listening, if you're ready to launch your campaign, you should do it. You did mention in your video that now could be a very opportune time because people are not getting comics from their LCS. Yes, it is a very opportune time. Not everyone is out of work. Some people still have jobs. Some people are collecting unemployment. There's still money flowing out there. And you can take a look over at Comicsgate and see what we're doing. We're still selling books. Every single day, books are being sold. From relative nobodies as well. SGM is, at this point, an icon. The first time I came across him, I believe, was his Vertigo series, Punk Rock Jesus. And I fell in love with his art style. I loved it. Pretty much have followed him around since then. If his name's on it, I'll give it a read because it's quality. I love his artwork, his style, his storytelling. It's all top notch. So someone like him should never be afraid to do a crowdfunding campaign. He mentions I think 40K as his basic bottom line for this, which isn't bad. He would raise that in a day easy. I mean, look at this. You know, McFarlane's bottom line on this campaign, this action figure campaign, was $100,000, and he raised that in a matter of hours. And now this thing's gonna break $1 million by the end of the week. I can almost guarantee it. I mean, it's still just ticking up. Every couple of minutes, it's seeing more backers. This is incredible. So, if anybody, Sean, is telling you not to launch your campaign right now, it's because they don't want to see you successful in this market. You said you've done a couple Kickstarters in the past. Don't be afraid, man. Don't be afraid. Grab your balls and do it. Take that plunge. Break away. You know, I've seen your design sketches of those characters. They look really cool. They look fun. They look interesting. You've always been a good customer sales rep, which apparently some people in the mainstream don't think should be a thing. Antos. But you should be a sales rep. You should be selling yourself. You should, think of comics as door-to-door sales, and get out there and knock on them social media doors. Kick them down if you have to. Win over each and every fan, which SGM has already done. You know, he's always been neutral. He doesn't get involved. Hell, he even did the cover for Bigfoot Bill 2, much to the SJW dismays, because they immediately made sure that, they canceled that. They made sure he knew of all of Doug's transgressions and things, even though Sean and Doug had been friends before. They streamed together. They consider each other friends. But that doesn't matter to them, because Sean was getting dangerously close to crossing that line. He's just been friendly from the get-go. And that's all that people really want. That's all comic fans really want, is friendly people out there making sure that they have the entertainment, the industry's best interest in mind. If you want to sell it in shops later on, overprint your book, or do something. Do a crowdfunding exclusive, whether it be an exclusive cover or an exclusive print or something that you just can't get, from buying it in a comic shop. Make it exclusive, make it unique, and then overprint and sell them in the stores when the stores open back up again. Absolutely, there's nothing wrong with that. But what is wrong is your alleged friends telling you not to make money, and it disgusts me. But that's just the world that we live in now. That's how these people think. They don't want to see anybody making money because they're not making any money. So that's all I really had on this subject here. Make sure you sound off in the comments. Give me a thumbs up and share this out to all your friends. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. Who's right and who's wrong? Is Sean Gordon Murphy just being a bit of a bitch? Or does he really have the industry's best interests at mind right now? The customer. Actually, nay, not the industry. Does he have the customer's best interests in mind right now? Because that's what's most important. That's what Todd Mcfarlane has always had in front of his mind, is what about the customers? Anyway, that's all I had. I'll make sure that you share this out, and I will see you all next time.